Hi guys, name is Tyler aka Nanogenix, and today, as you saw by the title, we are using the brand new transformation category that the Transforming Super Buu is the leader of. Let's take a look at the actual team right here. So this is what I'm bringing. Now I'm going to talk through this team here in a sec, but let's go ahead, let's hop in and let's actually begin today's video. So I already know that I'm gonna have a few people asking me why did I not bring the super type units that are available here, such as UI Goku, the Transforming Goku, and the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. And the reason being is because no matter what, right, you're gonna have the Super Buu leads, and they're not gonna link up that great with them. And on top of that, like, I felt like this was an opportunity to use something that wasn't all those units. So that's kind of why we're here today, taking the team that we're taking. You know, a part of me kind of wants to rotate off the, matter of fact, a part of me doesn't just want to do that. A part of me is going to do that. I'm going to rotate off the LR Perfect Cell, and we're going to get him on the other rotation here. And that is my Super Buu. Now, the Friend Super Buu is actually better than mine. I don't have a dupe in mind. We'll take a look at the full over team. Now, the LR Cell is actually sitting... LR Cell's sitting a little bit good. Now that LR Perfect Cell should be the next LR on the global side too, for those of you that maybe have been wondering. Also, in case you haven't been paying attention, this is a brand new STR Super Buu that does transform at the 5th turn, and depending on where your health is, he's going to absorb a different unit basically. So if you're 80% and above on health, he's going to absorb Ultimate Gohan. If you are, let's see, who do I want to keep on main rotation? I'm going to rotate, you know what? I'm going to keep it like this. And I'm going to rotate off the Super Buu. But no matter what, I feel like we definitely win this rotation. Anyway, 80% and above, he absorbs Ultimate Gohan. Between 50% and 79%, he absorbs SSJ3 Gotenks. And between, well, 49% and below, he absorbs Piccolo. Now, one of his probably best sort of transformations is the Piccolo, and honestly the Piccolo has one of the cooler super attacks built into his kit as well. He's not a copy and paste either. His Buhan form got an entirely new super attack. Obviously this is a new super attack. Then the Piccolo absorbed one is a new one. Now the Gotenks one is basically one of the other Gotenks ones that we've seen, but still new super attacks. It's a nice touch. Well, Super Buu is kind of the man of the hour here, so I at least want to keep him on a main rotation. And who did I just rotate off? I rotated off the other Super Buu. Actually, that works out pretty cool. Hopefully we take some damage here. And we may not this time, but we probably will. Well, it just depends. Next rotation is the 4th turn. We should finish him off here. If we don't... we should finish him off here, and then we'll be taking on the Intelligence SSJ3 Bardock. Now, I hopped into Boss Rush just because, actually, I am finding a fairly decent amount of these units, which is definitely a nice thing, but I also hopped into Boss Rush just because I really do want to try and at least get 2 of his different transformations off. Maybe not all 3, because that's going to be really hard to micromanage and make happen, but I'm at least going to try and get 2. 2, for sure. Okay, so now that we're like this, let's link you 2 up. Links pretty well together. Just grab that, and then let's do this. And I wanted to bring 21 just because I feel like I've not got to use her enough, and so that's, again, I grabbed units that I thought would somewhat synergize pretty well in this team, which we've not had any issues getting off super attacks, which has been sort of, that's the main thing you're trying to look at. Like, whenever your team synergizes, I think the first thing you should take a look at is how is their key links, right? Because if they're not getting off super attacks and you're already stunning your damage a ton. I think I just did that because Janemba's attacking at the same time right now. Look at him dodging the attack, but of course he can't dodge the super attack. Dodges the basic attack that would do like no damage, and then can't dodge the super attack. That's beautiful. Oh, but then he dodges the next attack. Okay, I see you, Janemba. Anyway, I feel like you should prioritize that, and then after that you take a look at, well, how well do they link up? Do they have, you know, healing abilities like Metamorphosis where you recover 5% HP? We're going to get both, I think, this is the rotation where it's Rose and both Super Buu, so we're about to see 2 transformations, which, by the way, they've been absolutely killing it with these. Look at all the animation that goes into this. Like, that's a ton of animation work for this game, as opposed to what we're used to seeing, which is usually nothing anywhere near that level. So that's really cool in my opinion. I'll keep the front one around just because the front one is better than mine. Yeah, look at that. Look at the statistical difference there you're getting just because the front one has 1 dupe. You don't think it makes a difference until you start adding up the 150% and the 15% from the first battle, and then this from that, and that from this, and like it adds up quickly. But anyway, all that to say, I think primarily the thing I wanted was to make sure that we got off a lot of super attacks, and then, well, there's obviously going to still be a lot of fierce battle across the board with this, and just some other stuff that will still make them do decent damage. It's just not wasn't my primary thing, was looking at all their attack links. Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. Either way, I'm not getting off his, oh, no. Dang it. Maybe I should have rotated off Janemba, because I could have got off probably all super attacks there. Oh, well, it's fine. We are going to at least do fairly decent damage here from the cell. I can't say too much on the Janemba is Rainbow Star, so he could get off some ridiculous critical hit here. Also worth noting how this team is like taking really not a whole lot of damage. Not a whole lot of damage at all. Well, okay, now we took 90,000. The only issue with that is that by the time we get to the 5th turn on the next fight, actually, maybe not. The next fight might be where we can get Piccolo out, actually. Well, we're gonna try and make it happen. I'm gonna try and make Piccolo happen. Yo! All the transformations, man. I mean, this one is good too. I'm not knocking like Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta's. I love his. UI Goku's, love his. All of the transformations, them actually transforming with the Goku and the Frieza, they all look great. I just think it's cool seeing Buu absorb that stuff, and it does look fantastic. Okay, we're gonna do this. I'll rotate the Rose off now. The Rose can have some time with someone else. We'll rotate the Rose off. I'll let the Rose come onto a rotation with the LR Perfect Cell. See if we can get off LR Perfect Cell's 18 key. 1.3 million from the Buuhan right now. Now again, I never really expected the Buuhan to get off a ton of just ridiculous damage. That's just not really, I just didn't really expect it. Now when he is in his Buuhan state, he is getting an attack and defense boost of 120%. The base Super Buu's passive is attack and defense plus 80%. So he really obviously can do well, but he doesn't start really thriving until he has absorbed someone and done something. But the Piccolo absorbed is definitely nice. He gives you the rest of your team plus 3 key, which is solid. Definitely solid. You think? I feel like we definitely can. Nope, we can't. Apparently not. Is he about to run off? No, he's not. Okay. Wow, it took us a little bit to get here. Okay, let's just do this. All right. We're good. GG. Thanks, Bardock. If I could get off an 18 key with the LR Perfect Cell, would have probably already been done now. Just do damage. I really don't care. Yes, thank you for the 90,000. Just keep. This is the thing. When 21 attacks, she heals. Like, it's just, he heals when he super attacks. There's so much healing going on here. And I already know someone's like, well, you didn't have to bring all these. Yeah, but I wanted to bring the characters that you would obviously bring if you had them. That's why they're here. Like, I do want to see different transformations, but that's kind of second to showing off a somewhat cohesive team. Because I've tried just throwing like 2. I mean, you could throw, that's the thing, you can throw 2 of like the Goku, the Vegeta on there, and they can be their own rotation, then rotate off like a Super Buu or something, and then the others and stuff like that. But the thing about it is when you do that, you just essentially built out a team that you could have built elsewhere, which is why I'm not like just super duper all for that. Now, if you guys want to see that, feel free to let me know down below in the comment section. But it ends up just being a super rotation and then an extreme rotation with some extreme floating units is what essentially it turns into. So that's why, in case you're wondering, I didn't quite do that. By the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, enjoying me getting dodged by Harudagon a ton right now, consider going down there right now, hitting that subscribe button, and joining the hashtag NanoFam today. Let's see right now what we got. Okay, so, ooh, hang on. Put you here. Yes, yes, yes. Do this. It's a little bit of a 6 key right there. All right, beautiful. Now, if you could just like not dodge that, then well, no, we have Titan's advantage right now. Okay, well, we're also fully healed. Do some damage to me. Hirudegarn. Can you like please do damage? Yes. You probably are you gonna dodge Cell? Yes, you are. Why wouldn't you? I'm gonna keep the Rose off rotation for a little bit. That way he just kind of comes in and out of each of the different rotations and kind of helps us out a little bit. All right, so this is third rotation. Let's see here. Let's do this. Oh, we're about to get a Dokkan attack off. Wow. Okay. The friggin' Bardock took so long that we are getting a Dokkan attack off. Also, I just realized that I rotated off the friend. I mean, it's not like a terribly big deal, but the friend unit is definitely better than mine. But it's not like the end of the world by any means. All right, so this he can't dodge Dokkan attacks, so we're good to go here. This is the third rotation though. I would like for his AGL state to do some damage to me before we get back to the 5th turn. However, it is good now that we've got those off rotation. That Super Buu won't come back for another couple of turns, and we won't have to. Well, we won't be worrying as much because literally next rotation we're going to see a transformation. And hopefully Hirudegarn does some actual damage to me. And at least gets me down to where we can see the Gotenks. Then we can knock off at least 2 of them. Ooh. But, even better than that, we're getting this right here off. Now, if he doesn't dodge that, if he does not dodge that, that is definitely GG. I don't think he would survive that. A 24 key super attack, well, 2.3 million damage. It would take a critical hit. Doesn't matter though, because he's going to dodge both it and an additional attack. Just do damage, bro. Alright, attack Janemba. That's all I ask. Just attack Janemba. Show me what you got. It's funny wanting him to do damage to me right now, but he can't. He's not even touching me right now. You see this. I mean, the team is tanky. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say right now, in case you aren't picking up on that. In case you're not smelling what I'm stepping in right now, it's just a super tanky team. Okay, let's do this. Then trying to not use up too much ki here. Sweet. All right, so we saved some ki for the next rotation as well. Okay, let's see what this does. How well are you going to tank? Pretty well, actually. Pretty well. Type disadvantage, and he does 49,000. This team is friggin' ridiculous right now. This team is actually ridiculous. Is he gonna? I can't remember, you know, because they're all so different, and he dodges at different intersections of their animations. So like, you just like, I can't remember, like, is this the one where, you know, like how far, like in like Cells here, he doesn't take long at all, but let's see. If that hits though, it's not gonna be GG for him though. It's the only part that stinks about that. All right, just don't dodge. Don't dodge. Okay, you're not dodging. Beautiful. Can I get a crit here? Come on. Oh, I called you Piccolo. Got Piccolo on the mind apparently. All right, sweet. Thank you, Cell. I appreciate it. I'm sorry for almost calling you Piccolo. I think I'm thinking Piccolo Absorb. Anyway, it's fine. Okay, just chill, chill. Okay, now that we're here, it's we've been on this stage long enough. Let's do this. Both of them already transformed. I'm not as concerned about it. I brought the flutes in case. So here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. Wait. Dang it. He freaking lost Fear and Faith when he goes into his... That's kind of annoying, man. That's the only thing about that Frieza is as he transforms, he links well, and then he doesn't link well. And then he links well again, I think, later on. But, yeah. He totally lost Fear and Faith right there. However, I think Buhan picks up a link that could have probably linked better. And I probably should have put 21. And then, yeah, that's probably what I should have done, I think. Okay, here we go. Final stage of friggin' Hirudegarn. Can I please end you? Hang on. We do... No, it's not gonna drop right. It's not gonna drop right. Dang it. But that will. Yes. Alright, sweet. Okay, I don't think he survives this rotation. An 18 key from the perfect cell. I don't think he does. I don't think he does. This team has not been nearly as quick, though. There's one thing I feel like you probably have taken away from this video right now. This team, dude, did we just tank with type advantage for less than 10,000? I mean, it is Janemba. I love the super tech so much, man. LR perfect cell is just awesome. Oh, and he's getting an additional. You want to critically hit on that? Maybe? You critical hit. Rose critical hits. Also, I should have mentioned this already. Rose is not part of the enhanced transformation category, but dude, he's so low. Are you real right now? He's so low. All right. He's not part of the category, but the Super Buu actually boosts extreme strength by key plus 3 HP attack defense plus 90%. And because of that, I was like, well, this team really needs some key support. So let's just bring the Rose. And I said that in my video a couple of days ago. Whenever I mentioned it, I was like, now that we've seen the category, like Rose, and we know that he is an extreme STR lead, like Rose is totally someone that could be there and probably help this team out a lot. And what do you know? Here I am, running Rose on this team because it just makes sense to me anyway to bring the Rose. The Rose, not only does he have good, output and everything else, but he links well, and he gives that ridiculous passive to extreme type units. And that's another thing too. If I wanted to bring the Rose as a support unit, he wouldn't be much of a support to anyone else because he only boosts extreme types, right? Which he would link up really well with any of the other Gokus. It's just what if we do this? But you go first. Do that. Still doesn't necessarily drop. That didn't drop the way I wanted to. That's okay, because this should still be a one-turn situation. I think. I totally think so. We've type disadvantage with the cell, but I don't think it's too big of a deal. Now, can Vegito Blue do enough damage to me here? Oh, never mind. Janemba's gonna finish off Vegito by himself. Yes, he is. All right, sweet. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, he's an all STR rotation. Okay, beautiful. Yep, nope, sure, it's fine. And because I don't imagine the type advantage that he survives all of this. I could be wrong though. Another thing too, if you didn't hear me note the passive ability here on this guy, that's why you're not seeing as much damage from him, and his base state is because attack and defense plus to 80% is obviously not that high these days for a unit where you're, a leader where you might be expecting a little bit more damage than that. That's why you're only seeing him do about 1 million. Another thing too, he's not rainbowed. Especially if you get used to watching a lot of videos on YouTube and you see like rainbowed units and they're doing all these, they have ridiculously high stats. Those stats, I mean, they really do. Like just even plus 100 in the attribute system, you can notice a difference because you're multiplying it by all these different percentages, and so it's not just plus 100 at the end of the day. Let's put this there and this there. And said let's put that there and that there. Yeah. Sure. And I'll sacrifice your super attack right here. This is the third rotation, so we've got 2 more before one of the Boos are going to transform. I don't know what kind of output they're going to do here, like with an actual super attack. Like what Vegito Blue can do here. What you got for me? Super tag me. I think it's funny. Alright, I was gonna say, I think it's funny he's not gonna super tag. Are you kidding me? So excuse me with my hair. Yes! Yes, thank you. 114,000. That's what I like to see. Except for... Hang on. Dude, everyone and their... Metamorphosis, dude. Stop! Bro, that is actually ridiculous how much that heals you. Dude. That just like nullified out everything. That is so freaking cool. On a fully side note here, since it's not going to happen, that is so cool. Wow. Because I've not ran too many units that have that. Like, you know, that's really, really cool seeing that. Huh. I can dig it, man. Honestly, for real right now, I can dig it. That's pretty legit. Okay. Let's do this. And then let's do that. And let's do this. This team is pretty cool. Right now, if I've been using it a little bit. Again, as I said, I ran a couple of events with the super type units. If you try and just run one super type unit, you definitely run into some key issues. If you try and run a full rotation super type units, it's not as bad because you can link them together. But it definitely, to me, from my experience of having this team for about a day now, it definitely makes more sense to just fully embrace the fact that the main portion of the category is extreme type units. You can run a Rosé, you can run other support type units like one that I saw a lot of people said was good is the World Tournament Perfect Cell. I don't have him, but definitely would be a good unit to go ahead and incorporate here if you could. So my Rosé is kind of like he's not a bargain bin, but he is kind of a bargain bin at the same time. Because we're getting one more Dokkan to take off, because he's not getting the full boost, but he is so good that it doesn't matter that you're not getting the full sort of enhanced transformation boost here, and you're just getting the extreme strength boost because he's so good it doesn't really matter too much. So that's definitely why I brought mine and why I didn't have like a full on enhanced transformation team, because, well, I gotta work with what I got. The other thing too is you could obviously bring the EZA units here, but I wanted to use these different units. I really haven't had a perfect cell on a team in a while, because the key is already kind of an issue anyway. EZA cell, I didn't really, I don't know. I made the team the way I wanted to make it, and it honestly, no matter who I would have put on here, someone would ask why didn't I include this, why didn't I include this, and I included who I really wanted to because I thought that they were cool. It's pretty much, at the end of the day, that's pretty much what it is. Also worth noting that my camera is flashing at me right now, so let's try and see if we can finish off Vegito Blue before it dies, and then that will be today's video. We've already beat Boss Rush. If you haven't tuned in a while, we've already finished off Boss Rush. It's not like is that 8? Wait, that's 8 key. Dang it, we'd be one shy. Are you serious right now? Hang on. If we go this route, we'll drop to be, no, it won't, still just 8 key. Oh yeah, but we link up better over there, so that is actually enough. Sweet! Alright, well, if Janemba doesn't finish off Vegito Blue, then Perfect Cell should be the one to finish him off, and I'm totally okay with that. Because while I do like the Super Buu, if you're gonna just sit here and ask me what's my favorite unit on this team right now, LR Perfect Cell, man. He's such a cool unit, dude. And his super attack, they did really good work on his super attack. It's just fantastic. Janemba, you're not gonna really, although you take it for 27,000. All right, Perfect Cell should be the final blow to this man right now. Come on, come on. Solar Kamehameha, do it. Yes, and you are. And with that said, before this camera shuts off on me, guys, if you enjoyed the video, consider slamming a like button. If you're new to the channel, you're not done so yet, consider going down there right now, hitting that subscribe button and joining the hashtag NanoFam today. Guys, have a great day. Keep on keeping on. Nanogenix signing off, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.